everybody. Today's video I'm going to be cleaning my Savvy Minerals makeup brushes with a non-toxic solution made with Young Living's essential oils, a completely scent-free, fragrance-free Castile soap, and some witch hazel. And I'm going to whip this up and then I'm gonna clean the makeup brushes. Now, there's also a new product from Savvy Minerals themselves that is one of these cleaners that has the little soap in it, but I don't want to use all that up. So I'm going to use that on my smaller brushes and then use the solution on my bigger brushes. I also have this silicone pad that has the grooves on it for cleaning the brush. And it has the little Young Living logo on it, which is super cute and fun. And I'm just gonna slide that in the sink, and then I can put the brushes on it. And I also have a bigger one too. So I'm gonna use both of these. This one has suction cups, which is kind of nice. So it suctions into place. This one just kind of sits there. And then last but not least, I have this little brush that I'm just gonna get any excess, or I guess it's a sponge, but I'm gonna get any excess eyeshadow off of it before we start. So, like off of the brushes, I mean. So you just go like this and it clears the brush off. So that's really nice for daily use, and it's also super nice for cleaning my eyeshadow brush in between colors, because I like to blend multiple colors together when I am doing my eyeshadow. So I'm gonna use half this travel size container of the Castile soap. I'm gonna do equal parts of witch hazel, 5 drops of purification oil from Young Living. This is just a really good oil for cleaning. It smells really fresh and it's really good for killing germs and being antibacterial and stuff. I'm also gonna do lemon because it's really good for lightening your skin and toning it. I'm gonna do 2 drops of lemon. That's also good for detoxing and just giving it that clean smell, plus being good for germs. And then lavender, which is amazing for your skin, I'm gonna do 5 drops of that as well, because it is very calming, soothing, good for your skin, good for rebuilding your skin and all that kind of stuff. And then last but not least, I'm gonna do tea tree oil, which is also really good for your skin, really good for antibacterial and all of that kind of stuff. And I'm also doing 5 drops of that. You know what? I'm gonna put in a few more drops of lemon. All right, so I basically just did 5 drops of each, and now I'm going to use a brush to stir it all up. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the process. Basically, I'm gonna use this brush first. This is the little lash brush. This is from e.l.f. This isn't even from Savvy Minerals, but I know Savvy Minerals does have one. But this will be good to kind of like whisk all this together, and also it'll double as cleaning this itself. And then this side's actually broken, so I'm gonna buy the Young Living one when it comes out. But this is like the angled side, so I'm just gonna soak that right there. Then I'm gonna go on my little silicone pad and just wipe all of this off. Then I'm gonna rinse it. Make sure you always are holding it at a down angle so the water doesn't get into the brushes, like into the wood part of the brush. Then I'm going to dry this on here. This is one of those makeup rags that you don't need water, so it's nice to use it for soak up and like absorb any extra makeup. I'm gonna actually go ahead and do this big guy because he soaks up the most of the solution since it's such a big brush, and I want to make sure it gets really clean, and I want to make sure I don't need any more solution for the rest of this. So I like to use this first in case I need to make more. So I just dip it in the solution and it soaks up so much of it. It's kind of crazy. Now I probably and now that I think about it, I probably should have rinsed that first. So these ones I'm gonna rinse first and then put them in the solution. But I'm just going to put this all over these silicone pads in here, and you can see it's just absorbing and scrubbing, so it's getting all the makeup out. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start the rinsing process. I think this one's gonna take a few like layers of scrubbing and rinsing. Basically just do it until the water runs clear, and then you know all that makeup is out of there. Then I like, for this one especially since it's so big, there's a little bit of makeup when I squeeze it. I like to squeeze this one to get all the excess water and makeup out, just to be safe. This is a big, thick brush, but it's super soft and so nice on your skin. This is the veil brush from Savvy Minerals, and it's so big because it's meant to get the veil all over your face. And Savvy Minerals brushes are actually handmade in Italy, I believe. Now I'm just going to dab this on my little mat, and then we're just gonna leave it here to air dry. Now I need to remember to rinse this first, and then do the solution. And then do the scrubbing process. This is my foundation brush. So this is gonna have like the most, because I use it the most and I use a lot of foundation. The nice thing is though, it is a smaller brush, so it should be easier to clean. I'm also diffusing a blend that's really good for motivation. Since I've been trying to clean up today, I wanted to stay motivated so I can get everything done, because it's Sunday and I need motivation to get stuff done instead of just having a lazy Monday. Sunday. Alright, so I'm just going to do these next two ones in the solution, and then I'm going to come back and do my sponge in the solution. Then I'm going to use my tiny little ones that are like for eyeshadow and stuff on the actual Savvy Minerals soap. So I will be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back because I'm going to do my sponge, and it's a little bit different because I don't use the silicone as much because it's not like it has bristles. But I like to just let it soak up all of the solution that it can, and then squeeze it out basically. I'm gonna use cold water. I always forget I'm gonna use cold water so that bacteria doesn't fester in the warmth. Especially with like the sponge, because it's going to trap all that warmth inside of it. Going to just rinse this down the drain because it gets so dirty. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just all that makeup in there gets so dirty. This is just like a little bar of soap. So what you do is you wet the brush, cold water of course, then you just get it on here so it will pick up the soap. Then you go back onto the little silicone and run the bristles over all the grooves and designs because it'll help get that extra makeup out of the hard to reach places, and then rinse it. And then these are so little I can barely even wring them dry. So next one. With the soap, you want to rinse this clean of that dried up makeup so that it's good to go for next time. That soap is made from Young Living and Savvy Minerals, so it's totally toxic free and pure ingredients, so it's super good for your skin and won't have any toxic chemicals in it at all. Just super awesome because Savvy Minerals actually bans over 2,000 ingredients. And then I just close it up and save it for next time. So yeah, that is how I clean my makeup brushes, and if you want to give that a try and do a toxic-free cleaning on your makeup brushes, definitely use that recipe. I love it, and you should be cleaning your brushes every week or every 2 weeks because they can just hold so much bacteria in them, and you're putting them on your face every single day. So that is just something to keep in mind and remember, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this about toxic-free living. Bye!